Hi, I'm Mary Stewart from Masonic Youth TV, and I'm here at Northwest Daze. I'm going to be interviewing some of the ladies that are part of Daughters of the Nile. Can you tell me your names, please?
I'm Donna Kramer.
And I'm Vicki Hill.
Okay, so I'm going to be asking you a couple questions about basically Daughters of the Nile and the stuff you do. So, where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Edmonton, Alberta.
And I'm from Waco, Texas.
Cool. What role do you play in Daughters of the Nile?
Both of us are working our way up to being the international head of the organization, so I'm just one step ahead of Vicki.
I was just elected last June to the Supreme Line, so I'll follow Donna.
That sounds really exciting. How would you encourage our youth to follow in these footsteps? What would you say to the Masonic youth to sort of encourage them to follow?
Okay. Well, I was a rainbow girl myself. Edwin J. Keith Lodge in Dallas, Texas, many years ago, and I think that's what started me on the path. It was very formative for growing through a Masonic family and growing into the Daughters of the Nile. I think that it is a great role for young men and women in leadership, to be leadership in their community and in their organizations. And I would just encourage everyone to give it a try. Just give it a try.
I'll keep that in mind for when I'm older.
I'm one of those people who, when I was little, didn't talk in public. As a matter of fact, I hardly talked at all. And my mother and my aunt, who were involved in the Eastern Star and the Daughters of the Nile, thought that it would be good for me to join an organization where I would be forced to interact and speak in public. And as you can see, now you can't shut me up.
Yeah. Okay. So what message would you send to the Masonic youth? I know you kind of already answered it, but answer it again. Okay. What message would you give to the Masonic youth?
I agree with Donna. It's a great way to grow within yourself, and the world always needs great leaders, and it's a great way to grow in your leadership. It's a wonderful way of camaraderie, and so I just think that it's got such a special place in my heart that I think that it could in your heart too.
I think that the friendships that I made I was a Job's daughter, because we didn't have rainbow girls where I come from, but the same principle. You develop yourself, you make good friends, you have the potential to change things in a good way in the world with the training you get in a Masonic youth group.
I agree with that. It's helped me. What brings you to Northwest Daze?
Let me go first.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Northwest Daze is what we call one of our regional events. We have 5 of them throughout our entire organization, which is the United States and Canada as of today. And we come for the fun and the fellowship. And we miss each other throughout the year because we're all so far spread apart, and we just come for the fun and the fellowship and to see the ladies that we love so much within our organization.
So I came particularly to Northwest Daze because Alberta is part of the Northwest region, but I've been to all the other days because it's a lot of fun. You know, we get together and we eat and we socialize and we learn some stuff now and then too.
I guess it's sort of like Grand Assembly at Pendleton, except instead of all of the rainbow groups in the state, it's a ton of Daughters of the Nile members from all throughout the U.S. and Canada.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So what does being part of Daughters of the Nile mean to you?
Okay. My mother was a Daughter of the Nile, and she loved the organization. It's pretty special, and she instilled that love in it for me, and I do. It's my favorite organization of all the ones that I belong to.
I'm the first one in my family to be a Daughter of the Nile. However, my daughter is a new Daughter of the Nile. She was initiated in April of this year. And it gives you such a sense of being with all of your ladies and our philanthropic mission to support the Shriners Hospitals for Children and to see the smiles and the hope that we put in the hearts of those children. It's just remarkable.
Thank you for letting me ask you these questions. Thank you for all you have done for Shriners Hospital.
Thank you. It was our pleasure.
And thank you, Meriwether, and good luck to you on your Masonic affiliation and your journey. And we hope to see you as a Daughter of the Nile in the years to come.
I'll consider it, definitely.
Thank you.
So, I also have the opportunity to interview another person. What's your name?
My name is Sarah Harold.
Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Helena, Montana, and we drove out here yesterday, starting at 6:30 in the morning, all the way until we got here last night at 7:30.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, so what role do you play Daughters of the Nile? Like, what's your part, I guess?
Well, I'm not a queen, but I'm a lady of the household, and so we're called princesses. And within the Daughters of the Nile, we have groups that have particular activities. They're called units. And I belong to a unit called drummers. And we play drums for marching groups that are called patrols. And they do precision marching, and we do a drum cadence so that they can do their precision marching.
That sounds really interesting. So, what message would you give to the Masonic youth? What would you like to say to them?
I think it's really important that the youth begin to join organizations such as the Masonic Youth and learn some of the skills, the camaraderie, and begin supporting all of the shrine hospitals.
So, what brings you to Northwest Day?
To be with all of my other friends, and also we have a booth here, and we're selling some things to enable us to do traveling within our Daughters of the Nile.
What does being part of Daughters of the Nile mean to you?
Oh, it's very important to me. My dad was a Shriner, and I want to help those kids, the little guys that are at the shrine hospitals that have burns, have cleft palates, have bone issues, club feet. I want to be part of that and help them.
Thank you for allowing me to
This
interview you.
has been delightful.
Mm-hmm.